Today's Tuesday, April 14th, doing the New York Times crossword. So this one looks like it has some clues going down the middle. Spanish house, of course, is a casa. The appearance of a comet maybe has a tail. Again, I'm trying to do this top left box first. I try to separate them into different boxes and do each one as a little mini puzzle. That's my strategy. So the Sunday newspaper, I think, has comics. B plus beater would be A minus. That fits. A Nissan Compact. So it's got to be a Nissan car. I'm thinking a Sonata, but that's a Hyundai, so I'll skip that for now. Giant of wrestling. I don't know. I will come back to some of these. Opening remarks. Preservus pastrami, that's cured. Societies, Retirement Benefits Org, SSA, long ago. Okay, let's go back to some of these, see if I can get them. Giant of wrestling. Okay, I might have to come back, but you see I basically filled in most of this top left corner box. So I'll try to see if I can get any more of them, and then I'll move on and see if I can go to the next little puzzle, and I'll come back to it. Italian fashion giant, I'll come back to that. Neighbor of Teddy, Abe. The Bathers, Impressionist, I'm not sure. Capital of the Eastern Mediterranean, again, not sure. Sometimes if I get some of these smaller gimme clues, like the 3-letter ones, I can come back and get these later. Neither left nor right, so that's got to be like straight down the middle or something like that. Disney Mermaid's name, that's Ariel. Cloistered one, I'm not sure what that means, but we'll come back, it should be easy to go. Let, so it's a phrase that starts with let, so let me in, let me be, let me in, let's try, we'll come back to that. And then Armani, so it can't be let me in. So see how once I got some of the smaller clues, I was able to get the top one. So let it go, makes sense there. And then this one, Beirut. I can see that once I got some of the consonants in the middle. I guess I'll just put a nut, either left or right. So remember I thought it was straight down the middle or something, but you can see that I got MI, so it's probably middle. But let me see if I can fill in some other ones. Ode is a song of praise or something like that. Ozark is very popular on Netflix right now. Zac Efron. I'm not sure right now. That's a phrase that we'll get to in a second. So sometimes this is imp. Doctor Who, Guess Who. MIA, missing in action. So this is soaks, it's long bath. So obviously that imps was wrong. And then a jersey would be a shirt. So we'll just put that in. And then obviously a blithering fool would be an ass. And then geez, that's too bad would be aw man. And then that makes sense. Exterminator's target ants. Easy as ABC. BOGO would be a sale. Nordic capital. Not sure on that yet. Sport one's biceps would be a flex. Place to duke it out, a boxing ring. Yep, that fits, so that's probably right. Lin Manuel Miranda. Now I've got the top right, and now I'm moving on to the middle right. So New York Stock Exchange debuts an initial public offering. I want to say dog tag, but its dog is in the clue, so maybe it's an ID tag. Untrue. No, not so. And then those all look correct. So again, I've pretty much filled in the middle right box there. Doom from the Stars, Dead on Arrival. Alike in French. I don't really know French that well, so I'll have to skip that for now. Surf Sound. Again, I'm going to have to skip it. So right now I'm just kind of jumping around seeing if I can get any clues. And then I'll try to get a box altogether once I get something. So this again is coming back middle of the road. TDs. I'm not sure. I should know that, but I don't. Customized cars. Roadsters. No. I don't know. Alright, again, I'm just jumping around trying to see if I can get any of these longer clues. This looks like it's little something. Surf sound. Near a temple? I guess your eye is near a temple. Let's try eye. Emissions watchdog, that's E, that's EPA. I'm just trying to get this middle box down here on the bottom. Pesky flyers is gnats. Okay, so maybe we can go down and do this bottom right box since I already got a few clues. So seeks as a price would be asks. If you Heine, I'm not sure of that one. Sounds like it should be your butt, but I don't think that's how you spell your Heine. So I see that it's 1962, so I'm thinking like some sort of jazz person, I don't know. So if you wear something, you don it. Kim of Vertigo, that's another one, I'm not sure. Just trying to get this long one. So the R blank YR, I can't think of anything, so I don't think that I is correct, but let's just leave it and we'll come back. So that would be an icy. That's a common clue in New York Times crossword. Something to behold. Not sure. At a safe distance. A slat blind, and then I got Oslo. Whoops. Slat blind. And then, let's see. Just, again, jumping around, seeing if I can get more. Ape. Aw. No. I don't know. This should be easy. I'm looking at my keyboard. See if I can just plug in any letters that make sense. Okay, so this calculator was body something. Using your height and weight. Okay. Cries you're out. subtly suggest. I'm not sure. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the left side of the puzzle, and I just remembered body mass index just came to me. Settle on with 4. Opt for. Yo, I think it's your, but let me just see. I want to say Rembrandt, but that's not right. Okay, this is mind-bending, hallucinogenic junk. So I got this, I let it go is wrong, but, or sorry, not. Intro. Okay, that's a Sentra, obviously, not Sonata. And then Andre the Giant. Okay, so I was able to get the top left box. And then the long ago would be your. And then the ills of societies, I think it's ills. And then Renor is perfect. Okay, subtly suggest, and then it ends with at. So let's try gets at, if you want to get at something. I don't know, let me come back to that one. Needs a rub down, aches. Post OR, stop. Maybe it's ICU, but I'm just going to leave it alone for now. See if I can fill in something else. If I get any one of those 3 letters, I'll know. Piper's son and nursery rhyme. That's not coming to me. Danish shoe brand, again, not coming to me immediately. I should know that one. Okay, so I see all the other ones. Let me just not see if I can get any of these. So in the shaded ones, I see index, middle, ring, and little. So I'm thinking that, I guess that's got to be hand. Thumb is the other one. So company where this computer mouse was developed. The only thing, I can't think of anything. Apple. Prefix with nautical is arrow. Totally rules. Xerox is the only company I can think of with an X in it. In the loop, so to speak. Okay. Impermanent sculpture material. Hex. Nix. I should know this. Okay, let's see. So if you are not up to date on bills, you owe. In the loop, you're aware. So let's plug in aware. Oop. Sorry, I got distracted. That's one is wowed. This one is wax. And then that one's aware. Okay, so we got that bottom left box. And then if you save, you would go to a, I guess a bank. No. Oh, we know that this one should be thumb, because the other ones are thumb, index, middle, and ring. So this one's got to be bank. We got that. And then, black ick. Yesterday that was also a clue, I believe. A site that you can get malware. Take advantage of, you would use something. And then if you suddenly suggest, you would get at, gets at. Which is what I thought it was before. So let's plug that in. Post OR stop. Remember, I thought it was ICU, but now we know it's not. Gate, and then Echo is a shoe brand. Totally rules. I don't know, so a lot of times they use some sort of, lingo or pop culture stuff. So I don't think this I is looking right. So let's get rid of I. Come back to that. So surf sound, let's see. Customized cars again. I don't know, it should... Out? No, that's, I don't know, that doesn't look right. I'm going to get rid of out. Sometimes just plugging in the letters can help you see if something is right or wrong. Let's try ear. That's next to your temple. Surf sound, roar. Let's see, that looks better. Totally rules. Again, I'm just sort of seeing if any of these clues come into my mind. So I'm thinking could be Etta James. That doesn't look right. No, I don't know. Alright, so I'm a little bit stuck here at the end, but I'm going to power through and we'll get this. So, customized cars. Beyond Tipsy. Let's see. I should know this. I'm just blanking right on it. If you totally rule, then you would... And see, it says totally rule, so you know that ends with S. We already have that S down there. Let's see. I'm just flipping between. I have a few clues left. And obviously I have something wrong down here in this bottom right, so let's get rid of Edda. Maybe, and it shouldn't work anyway because it's little Edda. I wouldn't even spell that right anyway, so. Alright, let's see if we can get, usually if we can get one of these, we can fill in the other one. So I think that Low Riders just came to me, see? Owns. Okay, and then you're lit, Ian Fleming, there we go. That's little, Emma, maybe it's Eva. Okay, so I just got these last 3 clues here. Look, let's try Eva. Novak.